Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Today I wanted to do flip throughs of Sunlife Drawings' newest coloring books. I was so kindly sent again from Sunlife Drawing the color by number edition of this black edition mandala, the Mosaic Mandala books that they have out. And then I did go ahead and purchase on my own. It's the same book, but this is the color by number version, and this is the version where you can pick out your own colors. So I thought I kind of wanted both. So I did go ahead and purchase this. Now they call this one the adult coloring book, and this one the black edition. To me, they're both adult. But I guess they stated this one as such because it does not have the numbers in there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the color by number version. Here we have the nameplate page. Do any of you all fill that in? I never seem to do it. I don't put my name in any of my books. Which I guess for some of them it's a good thing I don't, because I've gotten rid of many of my books. So here again is your color palette. I believe, in kind of glancing through it, I do believe it is the same as normal. I know it ended with magenta on 22 and dark violet starts out with black and gray. So I do think the palette is the same, which is really good because I do have my Copics written down what I use for each number, so I hope they don't ever change their color palette. Over here it states this is the black edition version of the book Mosaic Mandala color by number. All the mandalas are on the black backgrounds with other colors combination. This activity coloring book helps you to relax while coloring 30 beautiful mandalas on black backgrounds. It is very simple, as you need just to color mosaic elements according to the numbers using your favorite colored pens, pencils, or markers. Each number refers to the particular color from the 22 color palette on the back cover. Try your colors or create your own palette on a sample page at the beginning of the book. So on the back cover is the actual colored in version of the color palette, and they do that on most of, if not all of, their color by number books. Okay, so you can test your medium on here and see if it's, you know, what you want. You could maybe jot down, you know, what pencil number or marker or whatever it is. So here we have the first one. What I like about this book is the fact that they only put the colors in here and the numbers for the actual colors that are used in that particular picture. So I think that's very helpful. Now, if you zoom in, for those of you who do not like your numbers showing through after you're done coloring, these numbers are very light gray. I don't know if you can even see them at this point. Kind of, sort of. Again, I think because it's sunny outside and I'm by my patio door, might not show real well. Up here you can kind of see them. But they are lighter gray. So I think they're going to be able to be covered up relatively nice. But yet they're not real teeny tiny numbers, or not so light that you have a hard time seeing them. If you are visually impaired, then you may have a little bit of problem, but otherwise I have no problem seeing them whatsoever. So so that is the first mandala. If you did see the flip through of the white background version of this book, these are the same mandalas. I love black background, and I love using, I like bright, vibrant colors anyhow, as you all know. But on the black background, oh, it just really makes them pop, especially if you use like bright neon colors, like neon colored gel pens. Really pretty on these black background mosaics. Black background mandalas, I should say. I like that one. I like them all, but. So we may, in addition to the new Jade Summer mandala book that came out, the Intricate Mandalas, I do plan on doing a picture out of there on camera. And I'm thinking we'll either do one out of here, the color by number version, or the one that does not specify colors for you, and create your own. We'll do one of these pictures on camera also. And maybe I will do, seeing as how they sent me the color by number version, I think I will go ahead and color out of this version on camera. But I am definitely going to have a good time with both of these books. The color by number version, I mean, those books are always really, really nice for when you want to just sit down and relax and not even worry about what colors you're going to use. You know, it just all tells, you know, this book just tells you what colors to use. And I know in past color by number books, they really use some really neat color combinations in these books. Oh, I bet you that'll be neat being done. Ooh, and it's using the purples. Ooh, yes. Might have to do that one on camera. So yeah, I really like the color combinations that they come up with. Things that I wouldn't normally, you know, colors I wouldn't normally put together. I have my favorite color combinations like everybody, I think. Sometimes it's hard for me to think outside the box. Unless I, you know, sometimes I'll look at clothing, like Maddie's shirts. I've gotten a number of color palettes from her clothes. Isn't that funny? Or I have a number of color palette books. Looking out on Pinterest, of course, there's a ton of color palettes. All right, and that is the end of the 25 pictures, and it says thank you for choosing this book. If you liked it, please write your review on Amazon. Your opinion is very important to make our books better. And then it has their social media information, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. They are all on there as Sunlife Drawing. All right, then they have in the back a white version, and this is from their book Mosaic Mandala Color by Number, and it's again the same designs as this, but just the white background. Now again, the thing that's nice about the black background, this is Amazon paper, so it does bleed, you know, like most Amazon papers do, but the black backgrounds, you know, you don't have to be quite as concerned about it bleeding outside the lines because it gets hidden. So another reason why I like black backgrounds. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of show you then this version, and again identical to the color by number book, and I won't do a complete flip through of this because, as I said, it's identical. Nameplate page, same pretty much with info in the front, other than it's not the color by number. But then, yes, same designs, no numbers. So this book, you will be able to pick out your own color palette. So, you know, sometimes you do like to do that. I know I do with my patterns. It's fun to see what colors you can put together. In mandalas, there is no wrong color palette. There just isn't. You can pick out colors that you think are going to clash like crazy. And by the time you get done with a mandala, it's beautiful. You know, there is nothing that doesn't go with each other in a mandala. I was just shocked when I started coloring mandalas. And some of the colors I would put together, and I'm like, oh, this is going to look bad. But I continued with the picture, and by the end, just like my pattern books, by the end, they look beautiful. So, yeah, don't be afraid of trying really off-the-wall kind of color combinations in mandalas or pattern books, geometrics, you know, all of those. Because, yeah, they look really neat. Okay, so this is, again, Sunlife Drawings, or these are, I should say, Sunlife Drawings' latest and greatest books. I know they do have a few coming down the pike, additional books. The one that I'm really waiting for is they have a color by number mice book coming out. So not real sure when that one's going to be released, but they're always working on new books, just like Jade Summer. You know, they keep them coming for us. So yeah, really looking forward to those. So I hope you enjoyed just a quick flip through of these two smaller sized books. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Again, we will be coloring out of one of these books, probably the color by number version. And I hope everybody's having a terrific week. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.